Good morning and welcome to America's Home Cooking. I am going to try, listen to the word, I said T-R-Y, try, to make an Einkorn sourdough starter. Now, maybe if you can't get your sourdough to work with all-purpose flour, the flour you might be using is Einkorn, which will give you a problem because it doesn't work the same. Matter of fact, this is going to take me 10 days to do this, and this one, we're going to have to do this much different because this is the grains of yesterday, or yesteryear if you wish, that they used to use before they were processed and crossbred and everything to what we have today. So what you're going to notice about this Einkorn is it has more wheat germ in it and more bran and less white. You're also going to notice that you can't knead it, you have to handle it different. So, and it takes a different time frame of rising and stuff, and I'm learning all this right now, so please don't think I already know this. I've been reading, so I'm bringing information to you as I'm learning this. Now, to make this starter, which is really weird, it has all the wild yeast. You know how we try to get the microbes and everything going? It's already in the flour. We are going to do this. This is going to be so different from anything that you have seen me do so far. Look, this is the smallest bowl I have, so don't get upset. Okay, it's going to look like a giant bowl. We're going to be measuring. We need 1/2 a cup of all-purpose Einkorn flour, or you can use 1/2 a cup of whole grain Einkorn flour. All right, now we need that 1/2 a cup. Cannot find Einkorn in the store, you have to go to Amazon and order it. I ordered 10 pounds, knowing me. 2 pounds and a pound is not going to cut it for me. Okay, I got that over there. So here's 1/2 a cup. And you're going to notice the flour is a pale yellow. We've got 1/2 a cup there. Now they want us to add 3 tablespoons of warm water, and it's got to be at 100 degrees. So get out my saucepan, my little tiny one, and we're going to heat this up. I think basically she should have said just take the chill off, but she didn't. So cold water. And 3 tablespoons. Okay, put it over here. It's not going to sit long on this, it'll get too hot. So I'm just going to take the chill off of that, and that usually brings it about 100 degrees. Almost. You're not going to believe how we're going to do this. I know you're not going to believe me unless you work with this flour. But remember, we're working with an ancient flour that was of yesteryear. It's not any flour that we know of today. Okay. And that should be just, yep, don't I know it. Now you're going to get a fork. You notice I don't have everything out because I want you to absorb what I'm doing. I want you to mix this up. And you're watching me do it, and yeah, I got the book right here. I'm reading it while I'm doing it. They say to use a fork and form a wet dough, which we're doing. You can see. See how it's coming together? Very nice. That's what they want. Okay, now you're going to put some flour in your hand. And they do recommend doing this, putting Einkorn flour in your hand. Scrape up the dough, rolling gently between your hands into a sticky ball without adding more flour. And it is getting sticky. This is what they want you to do. You can't knead this at all. Now, you're going to drop this into a jar. I'm using a pint jar. And you're going to put a glass jar or container, or you could put it in a bowl and tightly seal with a plastic wrap. You have either choice. Now, you're going to store this in a dark place for 48 hours. So we're not going to even look at this. Today's Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Wednesday about 8 o'clock in the morning, or maybe a little before then. And we're just going to leave this. And you're saying, but how is it going to become sourdough? Because the microbes are already in the flour already, so you don't need to air it. So I'm going to go put it in a dark place for 2 days, and then we'll move to part 2. And remember, this is going to take 10 days to do, so it's going to be a whole series, because it's not like, as you can see, the way we did sourdough, that sourdough with the flours that we have today are much different. So, see you in 2 days for this. See you. Take care.